Well, Project Workfest is an alternative spring break trip that invites college students from across the country to spend a week in Appalachia to help address substandard housing and make homes safe, warm, dry, and accessible.
Here to tell us all about this amazing initiative is our friend Tina Bryson from the Christian Appalachian Project. Tina, good to see you this morning.
Good morning. How are you all today?
We are
great
good.
to see you.
Awesome, awesome.
Okay, Workfest is such a cool program. Now, has this been going on for many years?
It has. Last year was our 30th year, so
wow.
we've been bringing college students from around the country to come work on substandard housing in Eastern Kentucky. And so this year we're excited again. COVID's kind of behind us,
right.
And we're able to bring those groups in, and they get in there and they are really trying to make sure that families have a safe, warm, dry place to live. And this year in particular, they'll be doing flood houses from folks who were damaged back in the July flooding. So we're super excited to be able to help those families get back on their feet.
Yeah, more important than ever this year, really,
Absolutely.
from all the damage you mentioned. And from those ventures in the past, what do the college kids say about this effort where instead of being down in Panama City or, Fort Lauderdale, they're here working and making a difference in lives?
Absolutely. They get to come and have a week of service. They also get to experience Appalachian culture. Some students have never been to Kentucky before, so we get to, of course, introduce them to a little bit of culture in Kentucky, but also it's a chance for them to build relationships with each other and also with the families that they're helping.
You know, and it's true, you hear people say, if you haven't given back in a while, you think, oh, I'm too busy, or, oh, I've got so much else to, do, or, oh, I want to go on vacation, which is all wonderful things, but you really get so much out of giving back. Do you hear that from these students at the close of the week? They're like, man, I'm so glad I chose to do this.
Absolutely. Without fail, kids always say that they gave what they thought that they were coming to give and help, that they take so much back from those life-changing experiences. They get to build relationships with their teams as well as with the families and obviously with CAP staff. So it really is a transformational kind of experience. So we're excited to get to welcome them back to Kentucky and to do great work. And that's really just for spring break, but throughout the year, if you have a business or a church and you want to do the same thing between March and October, you can do it as well, just like the college kids do.
The thing that Tina and her organization does that is just so remarkable to me is the logistics of it all, to try to figure out how do you get those folks together, put them, in housing, feed them. You got to do all of these things while they're there helping. I don't know how you do all of that.
Well, we have an amazing volunteer program staff that we have a facility that houses volunteers, so they don't have to worry about anything. They just have to come with a heart and that willpower to get in and serve. So we provide the food. We have kitchen staff that make sure that there are nutritious hot meals waiting for them when they get back from the work site. So we take care of everything.
Yeah.
All you have to do is bring that spirit to help.
Yeah.
It's amazing you do that. Because how many volunteers on average do you have for like the spring break initiative?
About 1,200 students.
Jeez,
oh my God.
Yeah, quite a few.
That is amazing.
Yes.
But, I mean, you still need more volunteers.
Absolutely.
As well.
We always need skilled workers that come that might have that construction background or have done home repair maybe for another service organization.
So you don't have to be a kid in college. Anybody can do it, right?
Anybody. So that's just for the spring break from the college kids and even high school kids. We have Workfest, which is college students, Youth Fest, which is high school students.
Oh, wonderful.
But year-round, anybody, and really we say anybody if you just got that heart to serve, CAP will train you. We will teach you how to do the work. So yes, if you want to repair homes or you want to work in the kitchen, and then even over the summertime, we have nurses that come help at our summer camp. So there's many, many opportunities for folks to volunteer. You can just find out from christianapp.org/volunteer for all of those volunteer opportunities.
I mean, and that's what's so great about CAP is you guys are really helping on the ground, but you're helping people find a way to give back in so many different ways like this.
Absolutely.
So yeah, head to the website for more information on Workfest, Youth Fest, but as she said, if you want to help out in any way that you feel that you can throughout the year, Christian Appalachian Project can be that go-between to help you reach real people on the ground.
These guys are so amazing. And again, on the Lee and Haley show, which you can see at 4 p.m. on Channel 36, you don't mind a plug, do you?
Absolutely.
We tell their story in depth often. And it's important to do that because you guys are amazing, Tina.
Well,
you really are amazing how
you.
You guys are so involved and plugged in and making a difference in lives, especially in the eastern part of the state. It's fantastic.
Well, it's such a need in that part of the state, and our hearts go out to folks in Eastern Kentucky. We always just want to make sure that they know that they're not forgotten, that they're seen by the rest of the state and even by the country. And any way that we can help come alongside families to help get their lives back together or lift them up and lift their families up, we're willing to do it.
If folks want to help you guys, whether it's financial or volunteer, what do they do?
They go to christianapp.org/volunteer for volunteer opportunities. To donate, just christianapp.org.
Perfect. Tina, good to see you as always.
Thank you. Same here. Thank you for having us.